right. So if you've never seen it before, I'm on the TV show Survivor season 43. Now, while I was on there, I met a Paralympian named Noelle Lambert. Now, while we were on, I did not know she was a Paralympian, but after getting voted off, she had learned that I had mild cerebral palsy. Now, once she learned this, she told me, dude, you can run the Paralympics. And literally, we started training every morning while in Fiji because I was so excited. I came off the show wanting to beat somebody at something. And she helped me to navigate that and give me those, open the doors for those opportunities to start training and knowing where to put that energy and effort. Shortly after, about 6-8 months after, I was competing in national championships, my first time, my national debut, and I ran fast enough to make the international team for Paris. That's 2023 Paris, not 2024. Now, to make a long story short, I did great in Paris, made the USA team. Then I competed in Parapan in November of last year, getting gold in both the 100 and the 400. And then I competed in World Championships in Kobe, Japan, landing a second place in the 400 meter, giving me that confidence that I needed to really think, let's push through, let's drive this home. So then shortly after that, I made the Paris trials, made it to Paris 2024, and placed 2 silver medals in both the 100, 400, and actually 6th place in long jump without any practice here. So it's fantastic. So Paris was something different. Since Tokyo, a lot of people had said it was kind of hard. I wasn't there because I've only been in for 2 years, but in Tokyo, because of COVID, everybody was hit. There wasn't much interaction. The games itself had a lot, lower viewing there because we couldn't watch. But this year, we had a full packed stadium of 70,000 people almost at every event. The fans were fantastic. The energy of the track was stupendous, and the competition was the camaraderie of the competition was great. We had a few people that were volunteering that were like, we love the Olympics, but the Paralympics are so much more fun because you guys aren't just about competing. You're not ooh, mad, angry, or very stoic. We're energetic, and we're accepting of each other because we know each and every one of us is going through something different. Has their own burden to bear. So we're very uplifting in a way. It's very fun. We love being out there. No offense to the Olympics. No offense to the Olympics, but we just know how to have a good time at the Paralympics. So going out competing for my 100 meter, it was stupendous. You come out and the crowd's so loud it hurts your ears. I ran my absolute best. I hit a 10.97 for the 100 meters, so 10 seconds and a 10.97 seconds, and placed second in the world. Now, if you followed me in Kobe, I placed 5th in Kobe for the 100 meters. So I really had to pull through and execute perfectly. The difference between second place and 4th place was 0.03, 300ths of a second. So it really comes down to a lean, correct steps from the beginning of the race to the end of the race. It's stupendous. Now, if you watch my 400 meter, you really saw me have some grit. So I came around the second corner. I was in the 5th lane, so world champions in 6th lane. Then we have a few people all the way to the 9th lane. So I come around the second corner. If you know how 400 works, you come out strong, you run the back stretch, you run the second curve, really trying to push it and keep that speed. For those in the T38 or T30 group, I have mild cerebral palsy, but cerebral palsy itself affects you the longer that you exhaust yourself, or at least in my experience and experience of some teammates. So on that back stretch, you'll really see a lot of people, whether or not you have disability or not, really struggling. So for us, me and the Colombian next to me, we were neck and neck on that last curve, and then we're neck and neck down the 100-meter stretch, and I barely pulled it out, but it's every step of the way counts, and that's with a lot of things in life. It was fantastic. It's been fantastic. I've been in El Paso for 14 years. I really like to consider it my home. The support that I've gotten every time I step on the track here in El Paso just to train, and I have TrueFit sponsoring me, so I have a free membership to get that done. I have EP Cocoon sponsoring me as well, so that really helped me in the last month leading up to Paris. In the last month leading up to Paris, it was fantastic. But the camaraderie and the community itself was fantastic. Everybody was, wishing me good luck. I work at Apple, and they sent me out with a, farewell, good luck, little, hey, Apple El Paso, just sent me out, making me feel fantastic. So every person that's ever wished me luck, every person that has asked me about my story and been curious enough to ask what is the Paralympics, which has been fantastic to, educate people on, has really helped me push me down that track. It has really helped me to have those days where sometimes dedication and that grit mentally isn't enough to get on the track and train. But there's so many people that I'm representing. The strength of El Paso, the strength of the community we have here. I couldn't disappoint. So I really went out there and gave it my all. Whether or not my brain hurt afterwards, that's to deal with later. So you have to take every problem, and I go problem, turn it into an opportunity. Even when you fail, even when you stumble, even when somebody doesn't keep their word, you learn from it. You're going to be the one at the end of the day to be there for yourself, but that doesn't mean don't communicate to the loved ones around you. Don't have somebody as an accountability coach. Know your strengths and know your weaknesses so that you can really build on those. And don't be afraid to dream. Turn those dreams into a goal, make it a reality, as something that you can have in your mind to strive after. I've already had somebody, since I've been back, see me at Albertsons and tell me, hey, my goal is 2028, the handball. And they asked me, they messaged me, and I'm going to get them some information when I get back home. It's been fantastic to watch that spark ignite in the El Paso community, because I know you guys are strong. You know you're strong, but we really need to get out there and let the world know we're strong. El Paso's strong, no pun intended.
What's next for you?
Next is going to be continued training. It's going to be World Championships next year. We don't have a date or a place on that yet, but I really want to start motivationally speaking, like you said, to the youth, to let them know that, you know, it's not impossible. I've been from a warehouse associate to a TV star to a Paralympian 2-time silver medalist in less than 3 years, while raising a newborn and an 11-year-old daughter and working at Ciudad Vista Apple. So it really is, the only limit you have is the limit you put on yourself. The doubts that you have here. Now, I'm not going to tell you I never doubted myself, but I definitely believed in myself more than I ever doubted myself. And it's that belief that allows you to go, you know what, today might have been a hard day, but I gave it my 100% today. And each time you take that step towards your goal, whether or not you've taken a few stumbles backwards, it's that reassurance of, I'm going to do this, I'm going to get this done because it's for me. It's for those I love. It's for that recognition that I know I deserve. And you guys deserve it. It's a hard world out there, but you got to keep going until you see that rainbow. These are silver medals from Paris 2024. As you can see on the front, it has the event on the bottom. This one says Para Athletics, men's 100 meter, T38. This one says Para Athletics, men's 400 meter, T38. Now, not a lot of people know this. The French definitely did. They told me multiple times. But this is actually a piece of the Eiffel Tower. They used the ancient metal they used to repair the Eiffel Tower to implement it in the metal itself. And then if you flip it over, it actually has the bottom view of the Eiffel Tower and the expression in Braille of what this metal is for.